Have you ever wondered what separates the ultra-wealthy from the merely rich? What's the real difference between the people who seem to effortlessly grow their wealth and those who struggle year after year? It's not just luck, and it's certainly not just working harder. No, the real answer lies in something far more powerful. Habits. I've spent over 100 years studying the most successful individuals on the planet, and today I'm sharing with you the 9 habits that have completely transformed the lives of the ultra wealthy. These aren't just ideas you'll read about and forget. These are habits you can start implementing today to double your income and set yourself on a fast track to financial success. Get ready. This isn't for the faint of heart. It's for those who are ready to take massive action. Let's dive in. 1, master your health. You can't build massive wealth if your body isn't in top shape. Wealth starts with health. If you don't have the energy or mental clarity to make sound decisions, what's the point of all the money in the world? A billionaire with poor health won't be able to enjoy their wealth for long. Wealthy people know this. They understand that without a strong, healthy body, their success is hollow. Physical health isn't just about avoiding illness. It's about maximizing your potential. The ultra wealthy make time to exercise daily, eat nutritious foods, and get enough rest. They take responsibility for their health because they understand the correlation between body and mind. Without energy and focus, even the best business plans will falter. You won't be able to think clearly, make fast decisions, or take the necessary actions to move forward. A simple habit to adopt is walking. Aim for 10,000 steps a day. It's not just about burning calories. It's about improving blood flow to your brain and boosting your overall mental clarity. Walking is an opportunity to take a break, step away from your desk, and clear your mind. If 10 steps feel like too much, start with 5 then gradually work your way up. You'll quickly notice the increase in your energy level. You'll have more stamina to push through your work, and the clarity you need to make key decisions will be stronger. In addition to walking, weightlifting is another powerful habit. Don't worry about building massive muscles. It's not about becoming a bodybuilder. It's about maintaining muscle mass and bone density, which directly impacts your strength and resilience as you age. Strengthening your bones and muscles allows you to continue performing at a high level. You'll move better, think more clearly, and carry yourself with more confidence. Your body is the vessel that carries your ideas, so treat it with the respect it deserves. The ultra wealthy don't neglect their diet. They know that the food they consume impacts their performance in business and in life. It's not about eating whatever is convenient. It's about fueling the body properly to maintain high levels of focus and energy. Healthy eating doesn't have to be complicated or restrictive, but it requires discipline. Skip the junk food, processed sugars, and other distractions. Focus on whole, natural foods that give you lasting energy. You don't need to follow every new diet trend. Just keep it simple. Eat lean proteins, vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. Your brain needs the right fuel to make smart decisions, so don't skimp on your nutrition. Your health also ties directly into your mindset. The ultra wealthy protect their physical well-being because they know it fuels their mental resilience. When you're healthy, you're mentally sharper, more alert, and emotionally balanced. Poor health drains your mental energy, which makes it harder to stay positive and focused. If your body isn't strong, neither is your mind. By taking care of your health, you take care of your ability to succeed. Finally, sleep is crucial. Too many people sacrifice sleep in the name of productivity, but the most successful people understand that quality rest is essential. Sleep is when your body repairs itself and your brain processes the day's information. Without adequate sleep, you can't perform at your highest level. Set yourself up for success by ensuring you're getting enough rest, 7 to 8 hours a night. Protect your sleep like you protect your most valuable asset. No matter how busy you are, make sure your body gets the recovery it needs. 2, invest in relationships. If you want to increase your wealth, you better start investing in relationships. It's not just about how much money you make. The connections you form, the people you surround yourself with, and the trust you build with others all play a huge role in your success. No one makes it to the top alone. The wealthy don't just focus on business, they nurture their personal relationships. They understand that success is a byproduct of the people they know and the networks they build. Whether it's family, friends, mentors, or business partners, the value of these relationships can't be overstated. The richest people in the world prioritize relationships because they know that true wealth isn't just financial. It's in the bonds you form with others. Family is one of the most important aspects of life, yet it's often overlooked in the hustle for success. The ultra-wealthy know the value of spending time with their loved ones. They understand that no amount of money can replace the warmth, support, and love that comes from meaningful relationships. When you have a strong family unit, you have an unwavering foundation. You have people who believe in you, support your vision, and help you stay grounded. It's not enough to just spend time with your family. It's about quality time. Many people sit around the dinner table, but they're distracted by their phones, laptops, or TV. The ultra-wealthy know that undivided attention is key. They dedicate their time to truly listening to their loved ones and engaging in meaningful conversations. Whether it's a child telling a story or a spouse sharing a thought, they're present. They don't just be there, they connect. Beyond family, relationships in business matter just as much. Every successful entrepreneur or investor you know has a network of people that they rely on, mentors, partners, advisors. These relationships help them navigate the complexities of business. They get advice, find new opportunities, and gain support when things get tough. Wealthy people aren't afraid to ask for help when they need it. They leverage their network, and in return, they offer value back. It's a mutually beneficial cycle that helps everyone involved grow. Business relationships are built on trust. This trust is cultivated over time by consistently delivering value, being reliable, and showing integrity. The wealthy don't just look for opportunities to extract value, they look for ways to give. They understand that generosity pays off in the long run. Whether it's offering advice, helping someone else succeed, or simply being there when they need it, the rich invest time and energy into helping others. The key to building strong business relationships is communication. Wealthy people understand the power of listening. They don't just talk, they listen to their partners, clients, and employees. They make sure everyone feels heard, valued, and understood. This level of respect creates loyalty and opens doors to opportunities that wouldn't otherwise exist. Successful people also understand the importance of building relationships outside of their immediate circle. They attend events, conferences, and meetings where they can meet new people, share ideas, and collaborate. They're not afraid to reach out to someone who could potentially help their business grow. Wealthy people see every conversation as an opportunity to learn and to add value. Networking is not about collecting business cards or pushing your agenda. It's about building relationships that are authentic and meaningful. The ultra-wealthy know that relationships take time to grow. They're willing to put in the effort because they understand the long-term rewards. Relationships are the foundation of lasting success. The wealthiest individuals invest in their relationships because they recognize that people are the ultimate resource. The connections you make, the partnerships you form, and the trust you build will determine how far you go. Investing in people is one of the best investments you can make. When you do, you unlock opportunities and resources that you can't access on your own. You don't just grow wealth, you build a legacy. 3, eliminate decision fatigue. We all face countless decisions every single day. Some are small, some are big, but they all require energy. And here's the problem: decision fatigue. The more decisions you have to make, the more your brain wears out, the less energy you have for the important decisions that actually move the needle. This is why the wealthy don't waste time with trivial decisions. They don't get bogged down by unnecessary choices. They streamline their lives to save their mental energy for what really matters. Think about it. Have you ever found yourself staring at your closet, trying to decide what to wear, only to realize an hour later that you've wasted time on something that doesn't matter? Wealthy people don't have time for that. Steve Jobs famously wore the same outfit every day to eliminate that decision. And it wasn't about being lazy, it was about conserving brain power for the things that move the needle forward. His focus wasn't on what to wear, but on the bigger decisions, the ones that would change the world. It's simple: less decisions, more focus. It's not just about what to wear, it's about every small decision you make, from what to eat, what to watch, to what phone apps to open. All of these things take time and energy energy. Wealthy people don't let these tiny choices drain their mental resources. They automate them, they create routines, and they focus their attention on what will actually make an impact. One key to eliminating decision fatigue is creating systems. Systems give you the freedom to think bigger because they handle the mundane. Whether it's having a set schedule for meetings or a predetermined list of tasks, systems help you get more done with less thought. You don't need to make decisions about what comes next. You already know. This saves time and, more importantly, mental energy. The more you automate your life, the more time and focus you have for what truly matters. This is where tools like AI and virtual assistants can come in. Think about the tasks that drain you on a daily basis. Email management, scheduling, responding to messages. These are all time consuming, but with the right tools, these things can be handled by AI or outsourced to a virtual assistant. The money you spend on a VA or on AI tools pays off quickly because it frees up your time for high leverage activities that can actually move your business or personal goals forward. The less you're bogged down in the daily grind, the more energy you have for strategic thinking. Another way to reduce decision fatigue is by eliminating distractions. Wealthy people know that when they're working, they need to be fully immersed. That means putting away the phone, closing unnecessary tabs on the computer, and setting clear boundaries. When you're not constantly interrupted by notifications, you can focus deeply on the task at hand. It's about mastering focus. When you're able to concentrate on one thing without being distracted, you're more productive and more effective. This focused approach is what allows the wealthy to get more done in less time. To take this further, wealthy individuals are ruthless about saying no to things that don't matter. They know that every time they say yes to something, they're committing their time and energy to it. And if that commitment doesn't lead to meaningful results, it's a waste. They say no to things that don't align with their goals, that don't move them closer to the life they want to build. It's about being selective with your time and energy. Wealthy people protect their time, knowing that it's their most valuable resource. One final aspect of eliminating decision fatigue is focusing on consistency. When you can develop strong habits and routines, you eliminate the need to decide what to do next. Your day becomes more predictable and your energy is reserved for making big decisions, not small ones. Consistency is what creates momentum, and momentum is what drives success. The more consistently you execute, the fewer decisions you need to make. You're operating on autopilot, and that gives you the space to think about the bigger picture. 4, wake up early. The wealthiest people in the world have one thing in common. They wake up early. While the rest of the world is still asleep, they're already making things happen. They've learned that mornings are precious, and they maximize that time to get ahead of everyone else. Waking up early is not just about getting more hours in the day. It's about getting uninterrupted, focused time to work on the things that matter most. When you wake up early, there are no distractions, no emails flooding in, no phone calls, no social media notifications. It's just you and the work that needs to get done. This is when the magic happens. Early mornings provide a rare opportunity to focus on your most important tasks without the noise of the world around you. It's a time for deep work, for creative thinking, for planning. This is when the successful people lay the foundation for their day, their week, and their entire future. The early morning hours are quiet. They're peaceful, and that's exactly why they're so valuable. When the world is asleep, you have the mental clarity to tackle your most challenging tasks. You can think without interruption. You can focus deeply on what needs to be done without the usual distractions that come with the busyness of the day. The early morning hours are a gift. Use them wisely. Starting your day early also sets the tone for the rest of the day. When you wake up early, you get ahead of the curve. You get a jump on everyone else. By the time others are just starting their day, you've already made significant progress on your most important tasks. This sense of accomplishment early on builds momentum that carries you throughout the day. You feel energized. You feel like you're on top of the world, and that energy propels you through everything that comes next. But waking up early isn't just about work. It's also about setting yourself up for success in all areas of life. The early morning is a perfect time to focus on self-care. It's an opportunity to exercise, meditate, or simply take a moment for yourself before the demands of the day hit. Many of the world's most successful people use this time for reflection, for gratitude, and for personal growth. It's the time when you can reset your mind, get your body moving, and get centered for whatever comes next. Now, don't get intimidated by the idea of waking up at 4 a.m. if you're used to sleeping in. Start slow. Begin by waking up 30 minutes earlier than usual. That's enough to give you a head start. Over time, gradually push that wake-up time earlier. The key is to create the habit. The more consistently you wake up early, the easier it becomes and the more natural it feels. Eventually, you'll find that waking up early becomes second nature, and the rewards will be evident in your productivity and overall success. Waking up early is also about discipline. It's about having the willpower to get out of bed when everyone else is still cozy under the covers. This small act of discipline builds momentum for other parts of your life. The more disciplined you are with your mornings, the more disciplined you'll be in your business, your relationships, and your overall approach to life. The early morning hours are a reflection of your mindset. When you take control of your morning, you take control of your day, and ultimately you take control of your life. The key takeaway, if you want to be successful, start waking up earlier. It's not just about more time, it's about more focus, more clarity, and more discipline. The early morning hours give you a head start, a chance to get ahead while the world is still asleep. Use that time to get things done. Use it to make progress, and use it to set yourself up for a day of success. 5, work smarter, not harder. Working hard isn't the answer. Working smart is. Wealthy individuals don't just put in the hours. They optimize every moment for maximum return. They focus on high impact activities that directly contribute to growth and success. They understand that time is the most valuable resource, and they guard it fiercely. The trick is identifying what matters most and doubling down on those efforts. Instead of wasting time on low-value tasks, they say no to distractions and focus on what moves the needle forward. The rich work with purpose, intensity, and leverage. They find ways to amplify their efforts, like using technology to streamline processes or delegating tasks that others can handle. Every action is intentional. When you master working smarter, you can achieve far more in less time. Success isn't about brute force. It's about using strategy to make your efforts count. 6, say no to everything that doesn't align with your goals. Successful people understand the power of focus. They know that every opportunity that doesn't align with their core goals is a distraction. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't serve your purpose, you're taking valuable time and energy away from what truly matters. Saying no is not just about protecting your time, it's about protecting your future. Wealthy individuals prioritize their goals and guard them with determination. They don't chase every shiny object or get caught up in every trend. Instead, they commit to what works, and they're ruthless about eliminating anything that doesn't contribute to their mission. Saying no is a tool for sharpening your focus. It helps you eliminate distractions and maintain clarity on what's truly important. When you say no, you say yes to your vision. You create space for growth, for progress, and for the work that will move you closer to your dreams. 7, focus on what you can control. The wealthy know that success is about taking ownership of what you can control. They don't waste time worrying about things outside of their power. Instead, they focus their energy on actions that will make a tangible difference. They understand that external factors like the economy or other people's behavior are beyond their control, but how they respond to those factors is entirely up to them. This mindset allows them to remain calm and strategic, even in challenging situations. By focusing on what's in their control, like their decisions, their efforts, and their mindset, they maximize their potential. They eliminate distractions and take decisive actions on the things they can influence. This results in constant forward momentum, regardless of the external environment. When you focus on what you control, you stop being a victim of circumstances and start shaping your future through deliberate, empowered choices. 8, master one skill and dominate your market. The ultra successful don't try to be great at everything. They specialize. They double down on one thing, become experts at it, and then dominate their market. Whether it's an industry, a product, or a service, the wealthy understand that mastery is the key to standing out. They spend years honing their skills, learning from the best, and relentlessly improving. By becoming the best in a specific field, they create a competitive